trying to do what I wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then so I try to go, and then especially when I had my baby, right? And like the pressure of being a dad, like, before, like you hear about these dads that run away after they have a kid
Right.
and stuff. I never understood why. But when I felt that pressure,
Right.
it was like, I was like, oh my God, now I understand why people would want to run away, right?
Sure.
Because it's like, to be able to, when you can't afford to like support your kid, it drives you crazy.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like you're choking. You can't sleep at night.
Right.
And there was a time when when I was switching jobs, and I literally, from my debit card, I had $1.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I had $1 in cash, and I was looking for coins under the sofa
Yeah.
to buy last bottle of milk
Right.
for my baby.
You were in the States.
Yeah,
back then.
this was when I was in the States, and then that's when I switched jobs. On the process of switching jobs, right? And so like you are so stressed because the
Yeah.
pressure is so high, right?
Right.
And you just you don't you abuse yourself, saying what's wrong with me.
Right.
But you hear that voice, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then you start looking back on your life and like, man, if I had done this differently, maybe I would not be in this position, right?
Right.
But then, you look back and you have 20/20 vision, but
Sure.
at the time you make the best decision you can,
Right.
right? And so I can't look back when I make a decision today, right?
Right.
And so I do the best I can, and I leave it up to life to just take me to where I'm
Yeah.
going.
아, 신기하다. 애
yeah.
아빠 되고 싶은데 저는.
Oh, really?
I always dream about one day, someday I'm gonna be a dad, but I guess the pressure is actually very more than I thought. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is more than you, but the love is more than you think. Also,
Oh.
right? Like, I always kind of say it's like, it's almost like a drug. You don't know what it is until you actually experience it, right?
We
But
don't know.
once you
Yeah.
do, you can't let it go.
Right.
It's like you exist for another reason.
That's what I heard. Once you have a kid, your kid is like the whole center of universe.
Yeah.
How old is
Right.
your son now? Or
he's 7.
So what does he think when he sees like 아빠 TV에서 보고 막 어떤
He has no concept of
Really?
somebody coming out on TV or whatnot, and-
들이 아직 아빠 리베카가 누구예요?
no. He has no like when I practice, I'll try to practice singing at home. He was like, no, be quiet, no, no.
진짜?
Yeah.
Really?
Like he's the only one that's allowed to sing in the house.
Does he have that kind of key? Does he
Oh my
dance
God,
and sing?
yeah,
He
he's
does.
got it. I mean, like he's got it in just incredible, right?
Wow.
He's got a voice that never goes coarse.
와 기대된다.
And he's got like key up the yin yang, right?
It's gonna be a JIY Junior. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's got long hair just like me,
Oh,
right?
he did. I was about to ask
really?
you that.
Yeah.
아 진짜.
Yeah. And he looks like me and he looks more like me every day,
Right,
right?
right.
And it's funny when you see a little, like when you have a kid, and I think the most important thing is you have to be able to see yourself in the kid.
The mini me.
Yeah. And then you just like the connection is something you can't put into words.
Right.
No matter how bad a parent is, believe me, he's doing or she's doing all they can. You know what I mean? To take care of that kid. And it becomes like you get a calling for beyond yourself.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's
responsibility.
really hard to experience without having a kid.
I'm sure. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know yet.
아직은.
We'll have to wait a little bit.
I'll call you one day when I become a dad.
Yeah, wait. Wait as long as you can.
여자 만나야지 먼저.
Yes, we're going to listen to another one of your songs. I believe this is from your second album.
Okay.
We'll listen to Dance With Me, 아가씨, and be back in hour number 2.